If you've never been here, I'm your auntie with the T, Auntie MooMoo, aka Sister Girl. Hey y'all, hey, what's up? What's up? Um, Listen, I'm out here waiting on y'all cousin and y'all nephew to get out of his physical therapy. So it's been a day. We've been in doctor's offices and all over, and the weather is horrible. Okay, like it's raining and lightning and thundering and flash flood warnings or whatever. But so I'm like, while I'm waiting, he's like, "Ma, you not coming in?" I'm like, I don't feel like going in." So I said, "Since I don't feel like going in, I was out here strolling on this web, and I said, let me go see what my people up to." So hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Shout out to Chocolate Chip Teas. Okay, y'all, this is one of my favorite sweatshirts or whatever, but it is so like, what is this on here? 2014. So this one was made in 2014. So this is what, 11 years old, 11-year-old sweatshirt, and it's still in great condition. I'm telling y'all, shop Chocolate Chick Teas. Um, hey Passion Fruit, hey girl. Listen, let me see what I got in this, cause I need to upload some stuff anyway out of this phone, and hold on. Hey y'all. Hey. Hey everybody. Hi everybody. Y'all hit that like button for your auntie, please. I really appreciate it. Or for your sis. I really appreciate it. Please and thank you. I'm trying to see what's going on in the hood. Hold on. I'm trying to see what's going on. This car Wi-Fi be just, oh my God, it be messing everything up. So you gotta go in here and you gotta disconnect it. You gotta disconnect it. Cause it be just jacking everything up. Thank y'all that hit the like button. I appreciate it. Oh, child, let me see what's over here. Y'all, I was down that rabbit hole with that whole little thing we was watching at the end of the live last night. That's how we ended up being on there a whole nother almost 2 hours. Cause, child, we was watching that story about the girl who my phone is just beeping. About the girl who said that that her baby daddy was unalived on top of her by his girlfriend of 20 years, and that she was separated from her husband, or she said she had her husband left her for another man, and what else, baby, I don't know. She has said a whole bunch of stuff, but child went down that rabbit hole hunting. That was interesting. So y'all know, I went down that rabbit hole, child. That was interesting. Let me see. Hold on. Damn. Like I was what the hell for some reason. Look at Look at with Krishad. That's a man.
2 years or some shit. And I'm like, so after like that phone call, I went to myself. I was like, what do you need from me again? Like, I started talking to him. What do you need from me? Like, cause I didn't do like.
Hunty, she said we woke up, amen. We woke up, amen. Hello, Miami, baby. She's loving it.
Baby, I want to stay.
Oh, we're gonna come back.
I'm coming to Baltimore.
Okay.
Wherever you at. I ran into my cousin, bitch. Why you didn't tell me you was coming?
Why is she lying like this?
I ran into my motherfucking cousin, bitch. When your baby dad get home?
August.
Okay, that's that. My girl's so cute.
Yahweh, Yahweh, there's only one way in the skyway.
So, yeah, baby. So let's see what bald-headed Skittle got going on.
He said, I'm good. I just want to get out of here and get my life together and take care of all my kids and be with my kids. I said, all three? He said, yeah, mama, all my kids.
Hey, upward, outward. Child, everybody act like they didn't know. Like, everybody acting like they all shocked, child. Carlissa, Carlissa. Carlissa's a piece of work. She is a piece of work. Baby, this is definitely how we blocked people back in the day. Baby, this is how we used to block you back in the day. And the phone used to go dun, dun, dun for a minute. And then after a while, it'll just be said. You don't hear the dun, dun, dun no more. Baby, ask my, baby, ask my first baby daddy. I was good for taking the phone off the hook. Child. What else? But I wasn't, y'all. I was sitting out here waiting on him to come out of physical therapy. And I said, let me go on and see what everybody into. What everybody got going on. Everybody act like didn't nobody know Rihanna was pregnant. We knew that at the A$AP Rocky trial that she was pregnant. Everybody was, she looked at pregnant then. Hey, my name. She looked at pregnant then. Happy birthday, Angel Reese. Happy birthday to Angel Reese. Happy birthday. Okay, go ahead, girl. Y'all, look at that money. Manifested. Money. Manifesting it, baby. Look. Yes. The rainfall. Success. Rainfall. Manifested. See, I always have good stuff down my timeline. I mean, I don't be having all that extra drama. I gotta put y'all. What a fancy. But who is this? Oh, I got my foot on the ground. Hold on, y'all. They got a few seconds to speak. It said I just haven't. What? Daniel, you gonna get blocked. Cause I don't got time for that. I don't be playing games. You on the wrong page now. You're on the wrong page to be playing with grown folk. I don't play with kids, okay? We don't have these little kiddie play games, and I don't do all the little kiddie stuff. So if that's what you want and that's what you're looking for, you need to go somewhere else now and quit playing with grown folks. Cause this we grown folks over here. This is where the grown and the sexy hang out. This is not where the children hang out. So I make sure that I put on my thing, not for kids. Because I don't like to be bothered with other people cheering that don't know how to be respectful. When you come to my house, please be respectful, okay, Daniel, son, okay? Because I don't play them little kitty games. So if that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get today. So move along. Go find something that's safe to do, because it ain't over here. It ain't safe for you to be over here playing games. That ain't safe for you. That ain't the best thing for you to be doing over here playing games. So go on somewhere else and troll somebody else. Because not today, Satan. Not today. Not today. Not today. Okay, someone needs to tell Candy Baby the difference between girlfriend and sister wife, and she needs to explain why her and her husband are taking care of that woman. Ooh, Tasha K being messy. Tasha K being
Girlfriend.
messy.
Oh my God. Is that true? She said, do I have a girlfriend? She said that you have a girlfriend right now.
I didn't say do I.
No, I don't have a girlfriend. I know you. I mean, you will if you wanted one. I'm a fun girl, though. but you're not a taken girl from a woman. No, I'm a married woman. I know that. Let's remember. We all know that. Ourselves. I'm a married woman, but not no other relationships on the side, or with the three of y'all, or nothing like that. No. Listen, I did not watch the interview. Okay. Right? But I said, in any time when people ask me about my personal life, I love to tell people, y'all do realize I ain't on Real Housewives no more. So I only paid to tell y'all my personal life. What's the young lady that can't wait to Pakistan? It's against my religion to tell y'all my business.
We didn't say, do she have a girlfriend? We said she got a sister wife. There's a difference. No, it's not a girlfriend. They take care of this lady. And so, no, she's not on Real Housewives of Atlanta no more, so she doesn't have to answer questions about her personal business. But as interviewers, y'all got to know how to ask questions. Now, who is the bitch? Candy? Why?
She is. You know Tasha K messy.
This month
Y'all know Tasha K be messy.
Candy.
Y'all know Tasha K is messy. Oh, he wanna hang out with his son. Look at this. I love art. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That is an amazing art piece. Mm. We are so creative, bro. So creative. Let me see. What else is going on? Let me see. Nothing really. Nothing really going on. Nothing really going on, y'all. I just was bored. I said, let me just come and see what y'all was up to. I didn't even go. You know what? She was in Dallas. And my friend had called me and she was like, sis, you want? I was like, girl, I do not go hang out at strip clubs. Sorry. I'm too, I'm in my 50s. I mean, I ain't gonna say I won't go to a strip club, but I don't hang out in strip clubs. And I'm definitely not going to a strip club to see Tasiki. Definitely not doing that. But, I know somebody, just know she got up with the same person she got up with last time she was here. Remember I told y'all last time she was here what had happened was? Same thing had happened was this time too. That's why I said, baby, I know, because I know what that, I just know you do what, let me just... First of all, the only reason it really went down, I'm going to give you the truth. Y'all want to know the truth? Is because the only reason it really went down like that here is because she was fooling with Jonathan and a few other people from here she was fooling with. And some of the hood people, but it really wasn't like they say. It really wasn't like super duper duper packed, but it looked packed, but it really wasn't super duper packed. But and she really just did a walkthrough. Hold on, I don't even know, it's not even playing the music. But it was a strip club. Hold on, let me show y'all. It's a strip club here in Dallas that she was at. So, child, they say it wasn't. It was given, but it wasn't given. It wasn't given. I'm trying to figure out. They say Natalie Nunn. They say that why is this person? So Hendrix, you are about to get blocked from my page. Cause quit playing. Cause you calling me a N word. In fact, let me screenshot you. Cause I'm gonna send some people your way. Let me screenshot you. I screenshotted you. Hendrix, let me just go on and remove you. Since you want to be a racist asshole. A racist asshole. That's what you are. Your mama is a ninja. That's what your mammy is. You racist ass. I got time because I told y'all I ain't got nothing to do. I told you I ain't got nothing to do today. So, let me see what this person had to say. Yeah, I seen the racists in my chat. But I got him. How many times he was gonna type it? I didn't, I wasn't paying no attention. I don't pay attention to ignorance. So let me go on and just delete him from this channel. Because ain't nobody got time for him. Who else want to be deleted? Why? Go ahead and type so I can go on and delete whoever else want to be deleted. Do I think Whoopi Goldberg is woke? No. Well, let me tell you something about Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg does a lot of underground philanthropists. She's like, she does a lot of underground work because of what she does. How do I explain it? I'm not gonna say, because let's just keep it real. A lot of people claim to be woke that really ain't woke, because when it's time to like really double down and do what you need to do for your people, they don't do it. None of them do it. So I feel like as a community and as people, how, of African descent, people of, actually American descent, because, they keep on saying the natives here, but we were natives too. Natives came in all different skin color. My granddaddy is a native. And so, we were the indigenous people of this land anyway. So I just really feel like if we all just stick and come together, we will be able to be unstoppable. Like, we bring up the wealth in this country. If we all decided right now, do you see what is happening with Target? Do you see what is happening with all these different businesses and stuff? Because once we start taking back our wealth and taking back our ownership, but we're so damn conditioned and just it just blows my mind how black people spend money. Like, black people, I don't know, because we're not black, brown people of color, however you want to describe yourself, African Americans, I don't get colored, I don't know what you want to describe yourself as. I am a melanated sister. I am black, I am brown, I am beautiful, I love my skin I'm in. I've always been pro my people, pro black, pro, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always that. I'm not, just because I'm pro me don't mean I'm anti you. Let me put that out for there first, because I have people of all different nationalities in my family. My grandson, my son, his dad is Islander, you know what I'm saying? He Belizean, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother, you know what I'm saying? People will say she's a pastor. So I have all different, because she's of Creole descent. Like, I have all different nationalities and stuff in my family, but at the end of the day, what I identify as is a melanated African American black brown sister. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. That's what I do. That's how and I'm a U.S. citizen. You know what I'm saying? So that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a booger. I don't. I have a nose ring. You're so cute though. And it's not a booger. I don't have a booger. But you're cute though. The fifth loco, do you want to get blocked too? I told you I'm in the blocking mood today because people get on my nerves. And the only reason I'm talking to y'all because I'm waiting on my son to come out of physical therapy. So, but, so if you ask me if I think they're woke, No, because I think that people that considered woke will do more for their people. Okay, fine. Let me screenshot you too. Let me screenshot you too, because I like to screenshot ignorant people too, so that I can go to their page and I like to troll people that troll me. So let me go on and block you. Bloop 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 bloop. No problem. Who else want to get blocked? What she do? Like, she does a lot of stuff underground, y'all. I can't even explain it. Like, she's in, like, she gives to a lot of causes and stuff, and she's like, oh man, like, she does do some things underground, but it's like, my thing is, if you stand 10 toes down for your people, stand 10 toes down for your people. That's just it, and that's just all. But people are scared to do that. You think of all these millionaires, billionaires, whatever. You look at their teams, you look at the people that they trust the most, you look at the people that are around them. It ain't people that the same skin tone as them. It's not. And and then when, oh wow, I can't even say this, but I can't even say it, but people just, things have changed throughout the years. Through I've lived past 50 years. I'm over 50. So I've lived past 50 years, and in these in these 50 plus years, I have watched a lot of things. I'm going to say 50 years because I probably didn't really recognize what was going on the first few years of my life, but I have watched so much go on, so many changes. I have seen so many things, good, bad, ugly, wonderful. I have touched so much money. I have, lived in the best, drove the best. Um, I have owned businesses. I have closed business. I have done so much. And I have noticed that we as people of color, we are the ones that hold a lot of keys to success. But the sad thing about it is that we don't want to open the door because, see, this is the thing. You can't be in every room at the same time. You can't be in every conversation at the same time. You can't be in every opportunity at the same time. So why not give that opportunity to someone else? Why not open that door for someone else? Why not help somebody else out? But it's like, no, I'd rather squander it. That's how people think. And I'm not just saying, first of all, I can only talk for my people, to my people, for my people, about my people, because that's who I am. I can't talk about nobody else because I don't know how they do. But, and I seen this just going through like stuff with the restaurant business, going through stuff with just owning your own companies and stuff like that. And for instance, a friend of mine thought because we owned an AC company that, and they own companies, they own businesses. You do understand what I'm saying? But they thought because they knew me personally and because we were cool and because I owned the AC company, that I was gonna like um that they would be able to like basically I would get the stuff done for free. You know what I'm saying? That I would have my husband do the thing, like not for free, but for like what we call in the hood, CH prices. Okay. And I was like, so when they asked me, they was like, hey, can your husband come do X, Y, and Z for me, right? And I was like, well, I was like, first of all, I was like, you got to call the office. You got to call the office and you got to schedule for him to come out. I was like, I'm sure he'll be able to get you. I was like, I can call and see if he can get you in tomorrow since you need this done ASAP. I was like, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? He'll probably do that for me, you know what I'm saying? And he won't charge you like an emergency price, but I cannot, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, hey, can you stop what you're doing and come do this? No. So they was like, okay. So they called the office. They was like, yeah, your wife, told us to call, blah, 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 blah. My husband was like, bad. Blah, blah, blah. So he come in, whatever, quote them, whatever. So they come back to me and they're like, hey, can you give us a discount? And I was like, what did he quote you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the pricing? So I'm like, let me go look at the, pricing or whatever, even though that's not my place to get the discount. That's my husband's place. But still, so I went and looked. I'm like, so I go back. I'm like, yeah, he gave you a good discount, and he did. He gave them what he charged residential, and it's a business. So he gave them a good discount on my behalf. And so they're going to be like, hey, do you think that, let's see if my son's coming out. They was like, hey, do you think that you can give me like another like $200-$300 off just on GP? Baby, that's $200-$300 coming out of my, you know what I'm saying? My business, out of my family, out of my, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I can't do that. So I'm thinking like, when I ask you to give me two, I can't come to you and say, hey, can you give me an extra $200 and $300 for what I do for you? They was like, you right. So then they went and got a little CH off the street and they done messed it up more. And I told them, I said, why not? They was like, because your husband is the lobster of HVAC. I need the crawfish. He said, your husband's the lobster. I need the crawfish. I said, well, baby, that's why you got to eat a lot of crawfish to get full. You know what I'm saying? You got one lobster. You think how many crawfish tails it take for to equal one lobster tail? Baby, that's why you gotta. I'd rather get the lobster tail than a whole bunch of little I gotta eat a whole bunch of little crawfish just to get to the big lobster. I said, y'all gotta make that make sense. I said, now you're about to be spending more money patching it, trying to get it together, trying to do this instead of just going ahead and paying the price the first time. I know, but dang, like you can't. You sure you can't give me no discount? No, I can't do that. So now they gonna be like, you think he'll come back out here? I said, listen, now you gotta have him come out here. Now it's gonna probably end up costing you more money because you done let somebody else come in there and mess it up. I just don't understand us. And you know what? I'm going to say this, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be, y'all, please listen. This is not said to be racist or nothing. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Mexicans don't know everything. They is not the best cleaners in the world. They are not baby, I have learned baby, in Texas. Listen, because people just think they can just, man, I'm telling you, that's them is like baby in Texas. That's it's bad, y'all. It's bad. It's so like, and it's bad when you see black men that are very racist against black women and sexist and like They do not like black women. They despise black women and they treat black women like crap. And you know what I'm saying? But let a Mexican woman come through, or Asian woman, or a Spanish or any type of other woman come through, baby, you would think the world done rose and set on them. And it's sad. I've never seen something like that. I've been watching that for like the last about the last month with baby, and I have never, because I grew up with all men and I grew up around boys, and I grew up with, like, majority of my friends are male friends, like, so when I'm telling them, like, telling people stuff, when I'm telling my husband, like, and he like, what? And I'm just telling, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, he was like, oh no, he just don't like black women. I'm like, okay, it's not just me, because I'm explaining stuff to these black men, and I'm telling my brothers, and I'm telling, they was like, the first thing they're like, do he like black women? Like, the first thing they say. Sorry, no, he don't. Hey, Auntie Beth. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Amy. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just sitting here waiting on my son to come out of therapy. And I said, let me get out here and just run my mouth for a minute. That's all. I was down the rabbit hole with the little girl, with the little chick from last night, honey. Now she's supposed to be, but okay, we got to remember this, y'all. Her handle is bipolar. Her handle is bipolar. Um, Hold on. Let me find it. Cutie. That's her handle.
What y'all doing out there, man? What y'all doing out there, man? Here we are again. But this time it's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna keep it like straight up with y'all. Like, let's do a little quick Q&A, since she making posts and she's still lying through her teeth. Let's start out first with a narcissist. How can a man narcissist when you done killed all people? Let's get that straight first of all. There's no way possible I'm a narcissist. I cannot be the narcissist if you're the one killing all people and everybody caught you in your lie. You still saying these people dead. Did you forget that guy that you pregnant by is my classmate? That's my classmate. And I know these people just like you know these people, just like everybody in Cleveland, Mississippi know these people. Number 2, because I got notes written down here. Situation with the baby daddy. How I found out about the baby daddy? I had to go over there and have a conversation with him after I found out about he existed. After I found the letter in between the headboard and the mattress, I went over there and had a conversation with the man the next day. Matter of fact, I got the whole thing recorded. This is how I found out that the baby wasn't mine. They went and had a paternity test one day while I was at work. Yeah, go figure. I didn't threaten him. We talked like men. Matter of fact, I had his number for a while outside of that, but she was AWOL. Now, this elementary piece situation she talking about, have your way with it, baby. Do whatever you want to do, but I'm quite confused on how, if I'm touching on little boys, I'm still in education. It's public record. You can look up my license. I'm still in education today. I wouldn't be free, or I wouldn't be in education, or you wouldn't give our child to me if that was the case. If I'm over here touching on people, why would you give me our child? Let's make that make sense. And how long we've been together? We've been together a year and a half before we separated. There's no legal papers that show that we've been separated. I ain't been served none. If she tried to serve me some, or she tried to do some, I ain't seen none of that. So legally, now legally we're not, but we are separated. We've been separated for a while. Now, at the end of the day, when it comes down to the fact that she's saying that, now he want to talk about it, we've been talking about it. We've been talking about it since I had our child getting his divorce set out and amicably doing it. So I'm quite confused on why would you come on to here to try to get clout and just run my name into the ground like that if we had already sat down and talked about everything. No, the reality is you was trying to sit up here and set me up. Oh, yeah.
Child, listen. He said she was trying to set him up. Hold on, let me go. Because remember she said, but see, I don't remember her saying that he had touched. Hold on, y'all. I don't remember him saying that I don't remember her saying that he had touched little boys. Now, I remember her saying that she had left him to go, hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all, that was my sister. Um, that's the thing. Okay, so hold on.
She's just over it. She's over the nonsense, over the excuses, and over anyone that...
Okay, so she said, the man knows he's been legally separated since 2021. I moved from Houston in 2022 after he jumped on me for the last time and abandoned the kids. He is taking advantage of a hype right now with my name and just trying to get paid to make folks feel like he is a victim. We weren't together when my 2-year-old was made. He was never took no DNA from my oldest daughter. Tell him to post it. Then, since he posts my son and his dad's DNA, our separation agreement was sent to me from his email. This this is his email. Feel free to repost it because he isn't getting any more clout from me. He's a narcissist and a manipulator. So that's what he was responding to
drains her energy.
when she said he was a narcissist and a manipulator. So that's what he was. Child, listen. Ooh, I told you I've been down this rabbit hole, child.
She's just...
Hold on.
Hey y'all, welcome back to part 6 of my series, Confessions of a Side Bitch. Ended up homeless, divorced, and left with nothing. Okay, this has been a long day for me and my family because of the simple fact we burying my uncle this weekend, so bear with me. I'm going to hurry up and speed through this series because I'm no longer giving this narcissist any more of my attention. This is...
She's just over
it. Hold on.
Hi y'all, welcome back to part 6 of my series, Confessions of a Side Bitch. Ended up homeless, divorced, and left with nothing. Okay, this has been a long day for me and my family because of the simple fact we burying my uncle this weekend, so bear with me. I'm going to hurry up and speed through this series because I'm no longer giving this narcissist any more of my attention. This is exactly what he wants, and I'm not finna keep doing it. I'm not here to explain myself on my channel. My channel is not a message page. It's not to be here explaining and all that stuff going back and forth with people. It's here to tell my stories. Y'all love the way I do story time. So I'm going to hurry up and speed through the rest of this little stuff right here so we can get to my next series because it's very, very good and very spicy. It's not like this drama. So I'm going to hurry up and speed through this to get off this subject so I can let little man have it, okay? Literally. I'm going to say this, though. As far as his sister only stayed with us 1 week. 1 week. He wanted her out of our place. He didn't want her for to stay there. That's right hand of God. I can drop right now. If I'm lying, I'm flying. My kids can drop right now. She stayed with us a week. Dead serious. The girl didn't stay with us long. He didn't want her to. He ignored all her calls. But this is neither here nor there. I'm going to continue on my story. Let me speed through. So I might leave some stuff out, literally, because I really don't even care to discuss this man no more. He ended up coming to tell me that he introduced himself to my baby daddy. He found my baby daddy. My baby daddy don't know him from a can of paint. This was, you get what I'm saying? He don't know him at all. He don't even talk to the man. He don't talk to him. As far as, what else? My daughter, who stays with him now, I gave her permission for to go there. He offered both of my daughters for to come there. My oldest daughter did not want to go stay there. My youngest daughter did. I'm going to get to that. So I let her go stay with her dad for a school year. However, the people with child support and CPS said that she could not stay there like that because he's not the custodial parent. I am. So they said it's not good for stability. So therefore, she got to come back. So she'll be back home literally in 2 weeks. And he felt guilty. That's why he wanted them for to come down there and stay for a whole year because he had abandoned them for a whole year. My kids were, I'm moving too fast. I don't even want to get into that yet. But we ended up finding an apartment because the man left us at this point. He left us. We ended up finding an apartment. I called and got an apartment on an apartment special in Houston. They let us move in for $500. I did not know where the money was going to come up for to pay the rent. We had 3 days for the move into the place. 3 days because our lease was going to be up in 3 days because I had to go stay at his place for 3 months. So that lease was getting ready for to be up for 3 days. And the reason I went to stay at his place for 3 months just to crash. And we weren't even sleeping in the same room or anything. Me and this man, when I say y'all, everything was just numb. It was gone and over at that point. Me and him been legally separated since 2021. I posted those pictures up there. I can post it again right here, our separation documents. We've been since 2021. So as far as happily married, no. And let me see. Okay, so we ended up moving into our apartment. Didn't have nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think we slept on a carpet that was in there the first day. The first day, and I got that video. I'm going to see, can I post that video here? But I know I probably can put it in a video and add it to my YouTube page. But I'm going to post that video or whatnot from when we first got our apartment. Y'all didn't even know where I was going to get the $500 from, actually, before we even moved in. I ended up getting the $500 from my cousin. We had nothing. This man had ghosted my kids. Nothing. I'm talking about took everything out the bank account. Took everything, like took the car. He took my car, came and stole my car. What else he did? Look, when I tell y'all took everything, I could not find this man. He was no longer staying at his friend's house who stayed in the same community we did. I could not find him. I'm sending him emails. He's not responding. Never have I tried to put my 2-year-old on him, ever. Never. And as far as my oldest son, I had my oldest son when I was 15, way before our marriage. My oldest son was living with, so that don't make sense. But I'm not here to go back and forth with nobody. I'm not doing that. My page is about my stories. Y'all love my story time. Y'all love my storytelling. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. Y'all love those. So the first night, we ended up staying in the house, and we stayed in there. Slept on the rug or whatnot. Didn't have nothing. The next day, I'm sitting there trying to figure out how can we get back to the house or whatnot and get our stuff. Like, we needed to get our clothes. I need to get the little stuff I could get. The furniture and everything was still in there. So, yeah, I ended up walking my kids. I'll never forget. The man had took my food stamp card and everything. Wouldn't get nothing back. My kids texting him, telling them that they hungry. I didn't have family in Houston. None whatsoever. He had cousins in Houston. I had nobody. So I couldn't call nobody and tell nobody, you know. And at this point, my baby daddy, he's so mad at me. He mad because this man came to his house and all this extra stuff. Like, he trying to figure out why is this man even coming near him. He was so upset and mad. He ain't talking to me. So I literally had nobody. Nobody. I had my mom. I called my mom, and I didn't want to put my mom in it. She didn't know the real severity of everything. She was just happy we had somewhere to stay. So my mom ended up ordering us like pizza to eat, and she sent it through DoorDash. I never forget. And then she did a Walmart order for us for some groceries. And I love my mama so much. Thank you so much for that, mommy. I end up taking my kids, walking my kids in the Baldwin High Sun in Houston. If y'all know Houston, you know it gets hot in the summertime. It was boiling hot. I had out my little 4-week-old baby. He was in the stroller, and I had my 2 daughters, and we walked. The place was probably about it's probably like a 20 minute walk, 20 to 30 minute walk, but it's like a 7-minute drive, if that makes sense. Like a 5 to 7 minute, like a 7-minute drive, but like a 20-minute walk, in a sense, if that's making sense to y'all. So we walking in the sun. My kids hot and tired, y'all. This man went help us. Like, I couldn't find this man. He ghosted us. Wouldn't answer none of the messages or phone calls on the phone that was in my name. The phone was in my name. It wouldn't answer nothing. Me and my kids walking in the Baldwin High Sun. We finally get over there. I'll never forget, this white man passed us, y'all. And I told my kids, I said, I don't know how we're going to get our stuff out. I said, but somebody going to help us when we get over there. Mark my words. At that point, y'all, I started really like praying a whole lot. I started praying a whole lot. I'm like, God, please send somebody our way. I had seen this white man pass by us in the truck, y'all. And I don't know what made me even stop a stranger, because it's something that I don't do. But at that point, I had to start leaning on people that I just didn't know. Because a stranger will help you, I ain't lying, sometimes better than people that you know. A stranger will help you way more than people that you know. And I'm just being honest about this. So we get over there to the community. And so I seen that man. I'm asking, first of all, before I seen him again, I'm asking other people. I'm like, hey, can you help us move my furniture? We can't help, or we don't have a truck or something like that. Then I seen this white man again. He came back around. He was getting ready for the head out the community. I said, sir, I said, please, can you help us? I said, I know this is a long stretch to ask. I said, but I got my baby and my 2 kids with me. I said, can you please help us get some of our stuff out of this place? I said, my husband done left us. I said, and we don't have anything. I said, I have a place to stay, but I don't have no way for to get my stuff over there, okay? So I told him, I said, you don't even have to get any of the other furniture. Only thing I want is my bed. Can you please move my bed? And I got my clothes. The man told me, he said, baby, don't worry about nothing. Show me where you stay. Show me where you stay. Me and this man went over there, y'all. I put my little baby, the lights off at this point too. They had turned the lights off. I put my little baby, in his opinion, my girls were sitting down, being active, doing, they little stuff. I'm trying to hurry up, pack our clothes as fast as I can, because I don't know how long I got with this man. I'm trying to grab as much as I can. He told me, he said, baby, you don't have to rush. He said, we finna take whatever you want. We finna take whatever you want. This man, this white man, he literally took my bed down. He took the bed down, and he took it down and put it in on his truck by himself. I was helping him, but he didn't want me to do too much, because I had, keep in mind, y'all, I had just had a baby. My baby was only 4 weeks. I wasn't even over my 6 weeks. He ended up moving my living room set. Did I take the living room? No, I didn't take the living room set. I took a TV. I took my bed, my TV. I got my girls' clothes. I can't remember what else. I really didn't take much. I was just trying to take what I could, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to part 6 of my series.
It's like, I can't say she lying, but I don't know. I can't say she lying, but I don't know. It is unique, ain't it? Oh, let me show you. Oh, did I show y'all the pictures? Let me show y'all the pictures from the, I don't know, y'all. I've been down this rabbit hole. Everybody say she lying. Now, they say she lying about the whole, the whole hold on. They say she lying about the whole person getting unalived on top of her. But then again, shit, I don't know. Because they say her baby daddy, the dude she pregnant by, him and his girlfriend still around. Dang, y'all, the green screen won't let me show it. Hold on. Y'all, this is the car that my son was in. This is the car that he was in. See, the whole panel of the seatbelt thing came off. That was the car that he was in, y'all. That was the car. hmm I'm trying to find that artwork because I had went to the thing. Um, it's not coming up. And one day they showing it in Nene, baby. I can't show y'all him. I wish I could. But this is the girl. This is her. This is her. She's pregnant. She's the one that's been telling, you know. Then this is this text. It says, do you got me on child support for all the kids? Are you serious? I got a letter from the child, and it says I'm on for all three because, and hey, what she call him? Cooter? That's what she call him. I don't know about her and Cooter. I don't know about her and Cooter. I think they just trying to get their money up. This Cooter, I don't know. Cooter look like he trying to get his money up, y'all. I just don't know about her and Cooter. I think her and Cooter is playing the internet. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Oh yeah, Krishan is living her best life. She is. I'm glad she is. And I'm saying that because I was in the comments, right? And then it says, this is the girl that's the guy that she pregnant by. And then she was like, don't unalive my uncle or yourself no more, TT. And then the girl was like, and so they laughing, and it said, remember, no names were mentioned, but everybody remember a similar story was told 5 months ago. And then she said, this is a sick meaning her. Stay safe and prayed up, boo. And then she said, girl, the way she said he got SHOT was questionable. I know something was off, but the way she was crying, I started feeling sorry for her. Me too. That's why last night I'm like, y'all, when I seen that, I was like, oh my God. But y'all know me. They said, that's sick when you make yourself cry. And it's like, I was one of the thousands that was feeling so bad for that girl. This is so sad. People making up horrible stories to go viral, shaking my head. And it says, I knew she was lying within the first 55 seconds of part one. I pray she gets help for her mental health, especially during postpartum. And then people were like, well, dang, I'm happy I did research. I was about to send this lady money. Sorry, feeling sorry for her. I'd sue. And then, hold on. Child. This is how I say I went down because I went all on Facebook, baby. I wasn't just on Twitter. I had went on Facebook and everything. And they was like, this ain't where it was at, child. So, I know, Auntie Bev, I want to find the artwork, but I can't find the artwork. I gotta try to, it's in this phone, but it won't let me pull it up for some strange reason. They done messed up the little green screen thing. I need to show you this one artwork that my daughter just did. They created like for her heart show. It's not in this phone, it's in this phone. But this phone's about to go dead, y'all. So I gotta get up off of here. And I don't got my charger. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. So let me get up off of here. See how much longer he got. I'm gonna be back later. I just came on here to talk to y'all because I was out here bored. So now I just gotta sit out here because I forgot my charger. I've been gone all day. And look, it's raining. Just, but I